for it though. Let me know who I grab.
Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh, men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line.
Who?
Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running in the shoe.
You going for a free safety? There's still some green safeties in there, ain't it? Unless you didn't scout them. Nah, nigga. I got one on my board right now. That's an early second, I believe. Yeah, see, did y'all see? Hey, if y'all scouted, let him know what safety to grab. Come on, bro. I'm on a time schedule. Hurry up.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
It's a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Yeah, you make a mistake.
Like
Shit, that shit is over.
fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Yep. Work on that zone, Cam. Work on his zone.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, there to bring him down.
Brings a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. On 2nd down, Meeks. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and long. It's Watson.
Instagram Live
He's
version.
going to loft one deep left side here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, 2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. And he works free. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Darrington Evans. And to the 36-yard line.
What the
Taken
fuck?
down
Come on,
there
my
after
nigga.
getting 8 yards. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as
What pick
well.
y'all on?
On 2nd down, a run.
Stream it. Somebody stream the draft so I can watch
32.
and see who I
4
get.
yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16. 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now someone is pretty happy right there. That's the defensive
I ain't even watching
coordinator.
it.
Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
This is like Go-Go Watt at a linebacker.
On 2nd down now, it's Evans. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Given 6 yards on the carry, it's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
6 yards.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. On a screen, this is Evans. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Darrington Evans, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays.
No, he didn't pick his last one.
But how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Ooh, what a tackle, Buda Baker. My God.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. handoff here to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
What? Man, hopefully I get that tight end.
Watson.
Get the 49ers.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Thought they were going to force a fourth down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
They fucking throw, Russ.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one.
Let me see what he looked like, because this nigga over here is talking about he got an update.
Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Throwing on 3rd and long. Watson. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. That was no
I'm back over here now.
That was 3rd and 16,
so don't skip my next
the conversion anyway.
Ooh.
From the 13
you can turn it off. Nah, he got that update. Of course.
They'll try the left side.
Yeah, you can turn the stream off. I'm back over here. 83 speed, 91 XL, 79 catching traffic, 77 catching. 6'2", 236. And he a hidden.
Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Let's see what this draft board look like. What else I got on this draft board?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans draw a bit closer. On 2nd down, Meeks. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter.
It's
And we're
7-7
tied
right
7-7.
now. The nigga got lucky. I'm talking about PIs, everybody.
Who did?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Baby. I just got an email from PlayStation saying that from PlayStation. You got a PlayStation?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't
Same,
go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
No, they're fucking not.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Being chased out left. And they work this well upfield across the 45. These two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near
Yeah, I'm
midfield
looking
here
now.
for first and 10.
And nothing really else out there, huh?
Now it's Jackson. This is intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No
I'm about to reach.
His coaching
Wait,
staff
hold
will be
on.
emphatic
Before I
about
do
he shouldn't have
that.
thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On first down, Meeks. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
It's 23-yard line.
Oh, okay. I can work with that. Can work with that for sure. 92 speed, 92 XL. Shit. Did Aiden say what time?
Now it's Watson.
Okay.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14.
How long is the quarters in FOL?
Sets up a first and goal.
7? 7 times 4. Yeah, I'm about to try to start this game and try to get out the way. They still ain't came out?
Burn up my battery watching that ass chair.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there.
I'm trying to run the clock on
Second
this man. So I
touchdown
can
here in
go
this
get
first
him.
half. And the Texans have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
On the return, it's Washington. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
Like I said, it's the worst Madden draft I've seen so far.
5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Bruh, come on, my nigga.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now on 2nd and 16, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into
Kalen Balaj would be on the free agency.
That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll begin on the ground with Evans. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Taken down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're an offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 41, Jackson. And this one's incomplete. The tight end, Dalton Keene, the target. And now it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jackson. A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
Somebody said Jeezy got Gucci got Jeezy in the headlock in the back.
That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Been waiting to see you.
First down.
I can't believe they in the same fucking room.
I know. That's why I'm like, what the fuck?
They show run with 3 tight ends here.
I can't believe they in the same room. That's crazy.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
I don't.
What? It ain't ready yet.
They'll run on first down with Evans.
They're coming out now.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Here's Jackson to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Escaping the pressure right. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Oh my gosh, bro, come the fuck on.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Watson now to throw. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Well, you just ran that.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Give him 7 yards on the
fucking
play.
Bengals and FOL.
The 3rd down conversion. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Kickoff for Houston.
Now to kick this one away.
If we get bad, or I feel like I'm losing too much, man, I'm not playing.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Oh my God. Alright. This is what we doing, huh? Yeah, bro. Like,
the Pats at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Evans. And a big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field.
Get the fuck out of here. The play is
in
over.
the area where it might be coming back.
Oh, my God.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they'll get this to Mims on the jet sweep. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already.
Bro,
so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a run by the time he gets the football.
They'll run on 1st down. Evans. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
How about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st down, Watson. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Deshaun Watson.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
But now, Smooth, I'm going to have to disagree with you, bro. What you said earlier.
Facing 2nd and a bundle.
About Gucci getting that Jeezy. If we talk about like more iconic albums and songs, and like the way that they had when they was pushing their shit, I gotta go with this.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
With Jeezy. Oh, okay. Okay, my fault. Man, this guy.
To throw is Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag now.
Man, they doing my
Let's
little
check in with our referee. They frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And he'll give it here to his running back. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now. Here's Watson. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
What was the score?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd and 9. Jackson is going to go down. The Texans come at him.
Bro, if y'all see this shit, I gotta go.
Themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dive. Here's Jackson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Patriots.
Jackson, option right. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Patriot first down.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On first down, it's Evans. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
The ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll run on first down. It's Evans. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Washington. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Dalton Keene, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to throw, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there, partner. I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
On first down, Meeks. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll keep it on the ground. Meeks. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Watson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the 5, 2nd and 4. And they give this time to the tailback. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Texans have broken the tie. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Texans 24, Patriots 17.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get them about 5 yards. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
And they'll go right back to Evans.
Darrington Evans.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
First down, Patriots.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Jackson to throw. On the crossing route, complete. That's Johnson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
They'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Jackson. Now he's flushed out right. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 15. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll run on first down. Meeks. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.